And we are here with Zip Rzeppa, and he's got his two books here. I can't see For a Greater Purpose, and the second one is My Rock and Salvation. I love that cover. I love that cover. Zip, thanks for giving me some of your time.
Great to be here, Peter.
Tell me about these books.
Well, My Rock and Salvation, you notice the cover, it's kind of edgy because he wrote it for young teens, 13 to 16-year-olds. You read a book with a cover that has flowers and sunshine on it, they go, that ain't going in my backpack. So we gave it an edge to it. It's about a rock star trying to make it in the rock world, an NFL football player, the Catholic girls they date, all the issues of whether they should have sex outside of marriage, whether the groupie should abort the baby or not, all serious topics that kids these days, high schoolers, are dealing with. But it's got a great moral to it. It preaches theology of the body. Christopher West makes a surprise appearance in the book. The movie Bella's in the book. There's real-life references the kids can go to.
So it's something that will appeal to someone secularly, but will deliver the message.
Yes, exactly.
And how about that second book there?
This is my autobiography, my life story, For a Greater Purpose. I had a wild life. God put me into the hands of many, many, many people. I went to school for 4 years with Howard Stern at Boston University. I went to school with Bill O'Reilly. Bill became my closest friend. I became a television sportscaster, worked in Cincinnati, Boston, St. Louis, a lot of major places.
Any sports in particular, or just general sportscasting?
I was the guy on TV doing all the sport, and on the news at night, the local news. So I was covering all the sports. And wound up in the living room of Kareem Abdul-Jabbar in California, negotiating a deal with him. I started Dick Vitale's radio show. I introduced Joe Buck to television back in the day when he was my intern in St. Louis. Just a wild life, and then the Lord called me to something totally different. I began doing evangelization in the most crime-ridden, drug-infested parishes in the city of St. Louis, knocking on doors, asking people if they'd like to become Catholic. I began working with people with severe mental and physical disabilities, with foster children, people in prisons, people in homeless shelters, and the Lord directed my life, Peter, in a way that I never would have chosen myself.
And now it's directed you over here where we're talking about this stuff. Now, one thing that jumps out at me, because that's an incredible background, and of course I'm from Massachusetts, so sports, all I can think of is Red Sox and all of that stuff. But because of your background, because you have all those names and all those experiences, when you would approach people, did that, in terms of evangelization, did that open those doors that might not have gotten that opening before?
I think so. The neighborhoods were so rough. It was me and a little Irish leprechaun from Dublin going door to door. They thought we were the police in some cases, wouldn't open the door. But the ones who did recognize me from TV would say, "Hey, did you come to put me on television? Let's talk sports." So it was an advantage in some cases, yeah.
All right, if people want to find out more about the books and more about your shows and stuff, where can they find you? As if most of the people watching did not already know.
Matermedia.org. Mater is the Latin word for mother. Just as Mother Day is the mother of God, Mater Media is the mother of media. Our apostolate's dedicated to the Blessed Mother, so it's Matermedia, matermedia.org. We're not for profit.
Hey, Zip Rzeppa, thank you so much for your time, and I want to thank you because I've missed you 2 or 3 times there and put you off. And you're not a person who people would normally put off, but I've had to put you off a few times, and you've been very patient with me. I do appreciate it.
Peter, it's a pleasure and honor to be on your program.
Thank you.
Great.